No, you shut up, okay? You don't know us like that.
Mr. Tina.
Order.
A man got to have a code.
Mom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Call for your mom.
It's death.
Something in the mist!
What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Nimes YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, and we back with another movie review, and we doing a retro review of The Mist, which came out in 2007. This film stars Thomas Jane. We got it's a couple more people here. You got Lauren Holden. If you know Lauren Holden, she's from The Walking Dead. You got Marcia Gay Harding. You got Jeffrey Deming. You got Andre Braugher. You know Andre Braugher from everything. Get on the Bus. All those classic ones, man. There's a couple people in here, man. But this is one of those sleeper horror movies that came for me. One that I was not like looking forward to when I seen previews for it. It's one of the ones I watched and I was like surprised at how much I liked it. Like I was looking at this like, yo, I'm actually enjoying this. Give or take, before I even get deeply into the review, the creatures on here, CGI or not, they was creepy. I don't care. Especially the spiders. You know what I'm talking about. Even the little octopus shit that was grabbing old boy the leg from under the door.
Norm!
What the fuck? Bullshit! Oh, hell no! I don't need this shit! Ooh, you know he did.
Hey, CGI or not, they was creepy to me. And it wasn't good looking CGI, but still, it was an effect it had. If you do not know or not, The Mist, this movie is based off a short story by Stephen King. And going into this, like I said, I didn't know anything about this story. I had never really heard about it. Stephen King got 1,000 stories. But this movie is about a family, Thomas Jane's family. He has a son and a wife. And this huge storm comes overnight, just this huge storm. And overnight, a bunch of destruction done happened. They pretty much got trees done fell all over the place. Cars done been destroyed. It's pretty much like some type of hurricane storm. Anyway, you got Thomas Jane character pretty much got to go to the store and whatnot. And he has a neighbor. Him and his neighbor kind of have some friction and whatnot. It's not just put in the forefront, but you can tell that they pretty much have some type of friction. His neighbor is played by Andre Braugher. And like I said, that's my man from Get on the Bus or whatnot. And, excuse me, y'all. His neighbor is played by Andre Braugher, and his neighbor is Brett Norman. And Thomas Jane is playing a character named David. And once he's about to go to the store, his younger son is up coming with him, and his wife stays at the house. And just so happened, his neighbor, who is played by Andre Braugher, his car got hit by a tree. So being that they had this little friction, it's kind of coincidence that he needs him to take him to the store. So they are pretty much on their way to the store, and they seeing all these military trucks coming or whatnot, and it's like, yo, what's going on? They pretty much get to the store, and it's this situation. They're doing the normal things. Everybody pretty much doing the normal things. They're seeing all these military, like a whole bunch of military people coming through, whole bunch of military cars, army people is coming through or whatnot, and just people are looking like, okay, you don't know what's going on or whatnot. All of a sudden, this big old, just like an earthquake type of thing happens, and they're inside the store, and everything starts shaking. I'm going to get into this, and I'm not going to just go to the whole plot, because I don't know, this, like I said, might be a sleeper for certain people who might not have seen The Mist. It came out in 2007, and I don't know how many people seen this. I'm not sure if it was a hit at the theaters. I don't think it was. I'm just saying, I don't think it was. Going into this movie, one of the things I really liked in this movie, and I don't know about other people's opinion, I enjoyed the characters, especially Thomas Jane. The reaction to things that's going on is straight up real. It's situations that start happening where it's like you got these retarded ass characters who just trying to do certain things, and it's like, what are y'all doing? You have Thomas Jane character and there's other characters that's trying to be reasonable, but this is one of those movies where you have these situations where you got a group of people and a lot of group of people who are put in an isolated situation and they don't know what's going on, so you're going to have groups forming. You know how I go in these certain movies, especially horror movies. You going to have groups forming and people not understanding what's going on, starting to escalate the situation. One thing I really enjoyed about this movie is, like I said, CGI not, the creatures are creepy. And you getting all type of forms of these creatures. And they don't know where they're coming from. They're coming out this mist. You see this big glog of mist just come out of nowhere. And one of the great scenes, man, where they testing to go outside, they like, man, look, we gonna try to make it to one of the cars or whatnot. One dude like, fuck this, man, I'm not standing here. He runs straight out to his car. You just hear screaming. You just hear screaming. Everybody just spazzing out. Like, oh shit, what's going on? You just hear screaming. So they lock the doors, putting this shit, locking this shit down or whatnot. Oh my gosh, and you got this scene where you got them in the back, and it's like a storage unit or whatnot. And they got a generator or something going off and it's just loud or whatnot. And it's got a bad smell or whatnot to it. And you got Thomas Jane's character, David, pretty much trying to shut it off or whatnot. Just normally he hearing something and he goes out to tell people he hears something. And they like, man, you don't hear shit. They talking shit to him. You got the situation happen where people don't want to listen to this one dude who telling you, no, don't do it. It's no, and then it's situations in this movie, it's particular this situation where it's no reason to even do this. It's no reason to do what these people are trying to do. And one thing I really love about this movie is they deal with situations how you would react when people do stupid stuff. And my man Thomas Jane, I ain't gonna say the situation because I don't want to spoil the movie or not. But after the situation happens, because it's a fucked up situation, and it's like, damn, he pops off on with my man. Shout out to my man William Sadler's in this movie too. Shout out to William Sadler, man. I love William Sadler, especially in horror movies. But he pops off on my man. Like, did you do that? I told you don't do that. One thing, like I said, I really enjoy about this movie is the characters also. It's a lot of characters you get in this movie, a lot of characters. Ones you gonna hate and you gonna love to hate. And the situations that happen where it's like, thank you. I wanted this movie to shut up. It's a scene to look out for here. I did a reaction to this on my channel. You probably already done seen this scene. But it's, like I said again, particular with spiders, man.
What the fuck? Bullshit! Oh, hell no! What the fuck? Bullshit! Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
Where the hell are
Hey, it's something about those type of things anyway that creeps me out anyway. Small bug creatures or whatnot. And it's a scene with these spiders and it's like, no. And it's a scene in a pharmacy and the shit is crazy. It is insane, man. Throughout this movie, you are getting all type of scenes where these little creatures and people are trying to just deal with these situations, and it's got people getting knocked out left and right. But not only that, you have situations where I enjoy where you didn't know who was going to die. That's the thing about this movie. You have people you really like, and this a dude in here, I'm telling you, you rooting for this dude the whole movie. You like, oh, he good to go. And it's a scene like it's damn near at the end, and it's like, no, man, people in this movie, when they die fucked up, effed up. I'm just letting you know. It's harsh. It's some harsh sequences in this movie where people are getting killed. And these, like I said, is one of these movies where you're going to have groups of people who are basically getting divided because in scary situations where people are panicking, you don't know what people are going to think and what they're trying to do when they thinking of survival. People are going AWOL. And in this movie in particular, people go shell. And they start like, man, it's all over the place, I'm telling you, man. But throughout the movie, like I said, it has intense scenes for me, particularly intense scenes, especially a night scene where it's almost like some mosquito type creatures are coming in, and it's like, yo, yo. And in particular, I'm telling you, this girl, I ain't gonna say who or what and when, but she gets stung, and the shit is like, yo, why did you just move? And you sitting there just gonna stand there like man, oh, just do something. I mean, even if you don't do something, you seen what happened, so go out, man. It's just a scene where this mob is like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Why? Why? But just in particular, man, you have it. To me, it's certain intense scenes. The most intense scene, though, is the pharmacy. Like I said again, I gotta put an emphasis on this. Is the spider scene. That, to me, is one of the most intense scenes, even in a horror movie, because they are reacting. That's why one of the things, it's top-notch acting in this movie. Top-notch acting. Even for a horror movie, it's top-notch acting in this movie. And the way people are reacting to situations is like, yo, I don't even know how I would deal with that. I'd be panicking like Ellen trying to run and get out of there. I'm trying to tell you, man. But there's so many of those type of scenes, but in particular, the pharmacy scene. But to me, I'm giving the cons. I'm giving the things I really enjoyed about this. But I guess the pros is CGI in particular. CGI is bad in this. The creatures, they look bad. The CGI is bad. It's not sci-fi bad, but it's bad. It's like, you know, they was on a tight budget with this. It's kind of bad. Other than that, though, I guess they kind of pushed this villain type character in here, kind of forefront, in your face type, and it's kind of extra. She's kind of on the nose. I guess I would say that, but I honestly don't got too many things I don't like about this movie. I enjoy it throughout. I watched this movie numerous times. Hell, I'm probably gonna watch it tonight, to be honest, straight up. I'm probably gonna watch this now that I'm reviewing it. But overall, I really enjoy this movie. But one thing I'm telling you, and I'm pretty sure that's why I think a lot of people have seen this movie, and because it's probably been talked about, the ending of this movie. The ending. If anything you don't see coming in this movie, if anything surprise you in this movie, one thing you are never going to see coming is the ending of this movie. You will never, ever, ever see the ending of this movie coming if you have not seen this movie. And if you have not seen this movie, I'm telling you, stay away from any type of reviews or spoilers. I'm telling you, stay away from them. Because I'm telling you, I feel like The Mist is one of those underground hits, but it could be possibly a cult classic just off the ending alone. I'm telling you, I'm not sure you have had one of these endings like this yet. It's horror movies out here with those endings, like, you know, and it's ones that's tried to come up there. I'm telling you, this ending is on par with Saw. Those type of endings. You know, the first Saw, my man is on the ground the whole time. Like, it ain't that type. It ain't the same ending like that. But I'm saying it's that type of whoa, that ending. Like, oh my God, yo, that, like, you are looking at this ending like, no, yo. I'm telling you, man. But it is that type of ending. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. The CGI did not affect me too much. I noticed it, of course, but the creatures for me were so creepy. They was designed so well. If they would have had a better budget, they would have been looking even way better, and it would have made the movie even more scarier to me. But that's another thing. I'm not going to sit here and say the movie is particularly scary. It's scary. The situation is scary, I would say. The situations, if you would be in those situations, it's scary. That's what I would say. One thing, okay, yeah, it is the scariest scene in this movie that is scary to me in particular. Once again, it's the pharmacy scene. That scene is scary for me. Overall, though, I don't feel like the movie is that scary, but it's good. It's a good thriller horror movie. Those creatures coming around, it makes you intense. And so you are sitting there, besides looking at the kind of bad CGI, you are sitting there like in scenes like, whoa, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Oh, that's how I was. Like, wait, no, don't do that, go to the side. That's how I was, man. But like I said, that ending is where it's like, yo, what? Are you serious? That's what we doing? And it wasn't a bad ending. It was just one of those endings on some whoa. I'm telling you, man, not like no Sixth Sense type of ending, but But for shock value, I'm telling you. But this is one of my favorite horror movies. It's not in my top 5. I don't even think it might be in my top 10. It might be in my top 10. It might be. I gotta think about it, but it's definitely in my. If it's not in my top 10, it's definitely in my top 20. It's definitely one of the horror movies that's in my top 20. But overall, I enjoy this movie. I might have to put it up there in top 10 though, because it's one of the movies I've gone back and watched over and over again. I went back and watched this movie a couple times, but in particular, I've not watched this movie in a long time. I have not. It's probably been over a year since I watched this movie the last time. That's why I said I probably end up watching it tonight. But if you have not seen The Mist, I'm telling you, it's a great date movie. It is, I'm telling you, if you creeped out by creatures and all this type of stuff, bugs and that type of stuff, this is for you. You will be sitting there like, oh, no. I'm telling you, this is for you. If you like those type of movies, but if you like a just like blow your mind ending, this is that movie. If you like good acting in a horror movie, like really good acting in a horror movie, this is that movie. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy characters in this movie. You're going to enjoy, you're going to have intense situations in this movie, in my opinion. But overall, I enjoy The Mist. I think it's one of those, it's kind of, to me, a cult classic just for that ending. Just for that ending, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Have y'all seen The Mist? Do y'all enjoy The Mist? Is it one of those ones you go to in Halloween times to watch as far as a scary movie? I'm pretty sure AMC Fear Fest does show this around this time. But y'all let me know in the comment section. This is one of the ones you enjoy. Have you seen that ending? Is this one of the top endings in horror movies? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. This is the road to 300 subs. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos, man. We out.
It is time to take sides. Read the good book. It calls for blood.
Guys, I hear something.
That's